Hi, my name is Adam Biggs. I play bass in Rivers of Nihil, and this is our van, Old Blue, which is a 96 Dodge Ram van 3500 that we bought 2010, I'm gonna say, and we've been touring in it ever since. And it's an interesting vehicle. It has a lot of tricks and traps about it that I'll take you through. We'll go around to the other side. Since this door does not work, or it does, but it's very ill-advised. You have to slam it with almost Herculean strength if you want to close it ever. So we're not going to do that today because, you know, not strong enough. There's the horn. Okay, first of all, here's the side door that you enter so you can get into the driver's seat via climbing over the seats. If you look right here, this is the lock that was smashed in when we got robbed on the first day of this tour. So, but luckily the lock still works with a separate key than works every other lock in here. And this will bring us up to the cockpit area. This is where me and Brody, our lead guitarist, is where we do most of our hanging out in the van. Usually late night drives and what have you. A pretty standard setup with some gauges over here that tend to not work or jump around at silly intervals. We've got some windows over here. Oh, if you shut this door though, the mirror always falls in, so like the driver has to be like, oh, do I need it in or out? So I gotta open this, because the big window, if you roll it down, it just falls in the door, and this whole other thing happens. So you gotta move this in or out depending on what the person needs. And it's always kind of funny, you can fuck with the person a little bit. Up here's a console where everybody fights about who gets to charge their phone and when. You know, we got the GPS set up. We got a hat that Brody has. Oh yeah, we played South by Southwest, and there was a if you were on our Facebook at any point, you saw we put up a video. There was a huge street fight in front of our van, and then our merch guy went out and he found some spoils of war. We keep them displayed up here. We have a state-of-the-art tape sound system. You know, we have one of these little dealies that we plug my iPod into. The thing about our sound system that's so nice is that only the right side audio works, so if there's ever any guitar panning or something, we kind of have to guess at what's happening. It's not the ideal, you know, situation to like A/B audio or anything, but you know, it gets us through the night. Oh yeah, we got a new GPS because our other one died. It's pretty nifty.
State of the art.
Still figuring it out. If you open this and then shut it while the music is playing, the music will get quiet. So you have to press the tape down, and then it brings the audio back up to its scratchy, natural sound. That happens too. We don't know why. Probably from lots of kicking, upsetness.
The speedometer tends to freak out. The gas gauge was going like this yesterday.
That's fun.
And the oil pressure indicator is always red and flashing. Not because there's a problem, just because this van sucks.
This is goofy. Also, this front cockpit area doubles as my bunk. At night when it's time to turn in, flip the steering wheel up, set my pillow up here, sleeping bag across the front seat, and our little cooler here. And my hips are degrading slowly, you know, from sleeping on this hard surface. But it's you know, I actually get some decent sleep in here until the sun comes in and destroys my senses. I think that's about it for the cockpit. All right, now we're in the back area. This is where Jake usually makes his living. In this particular area, this seat, you know, is where Alan, our drummer, who isn't here right now, he's off doing important things.
He's dead.
Yeah, he usually hangs out back there. And
this
then,
is my house back here.
And then way in the back we got some
bathrooms back here. See, here's the bathroom back here.
Get that away from my fucking...
And the spare bathroom. The door doesn't shut. You have to lift it if you want to shut it, because the lock gets stuck. So you have to push the lock down and lift it up, and then it shuts. Other than that, it doesn't shut at all.
We also have a gutter, which is where we keep all our trash at. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when we're done munching, you know, and we have all the beer munchies and weed munchies, we just throw everything down back here. And we usually clear this out by the time we get to the venue. Everything just pours out into the street, and it's a done deal.
Keep it relatively simple. We used to have another seat that was set up here, and then you know, it became uncomfortable, you know, for sleeping and stuff like that. But
rear AC, only the rear AC works.
Yeah,
the rear heat does not work. And sometimes, something we forgot to mention up here is that the air conditioning will not work if you're using the cruise control, so you have to turn the cruise control off, turn the air on, and then turn the cruise control back on to get it to work properly.
It's a relatively small space, but it's home, you know. Well, that's pretty much it. This is our humble abode. Once again, we're Rivers of Nihil. You can check us out on the facebook.com/Rivers of Nihil. We're on YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Cheers.